This is Lorenzo, and this is the Lifestyle Design Taxonomy video series, lesson number 7. It's on our 4 personal activities of life. In the previous 2 videos, we looked at the 4 activities of work, followed by the 4 activities of health, and we allocated the fewest number of hours to each of those activities in the way that we think would bring us the most balance. Whereas our sense of purpose and life satisfaction comes mostly from our work activities, our vitality, strength, and adaptability comes mostly from our health activities, our emotional stability and joy comes mostly from a balance between personal and social activities of care. For those of you wondering where we are in our lifestyle design taxonomy in this lesson, we are exploring the final 4 lifestyle activities within the personal care domain. See you inside. In total, there are 12 universal activities of life, 4 in the work domain, 4 in the health domain, which we saw in the previous 2 videos. In this video, we will be exploring the 4 universal activities of personal care. For our first 2 in the personal balance subdomain, we have to maintain, we have to entertain, which is going to be balanced with 2 social activities, activities of play, and activities of connection. Recall the 3 primary types of activities. We have activities of maintenance, activities of development or growth, and then we have activities of leisure. To maintain is an activity of maintenance. To entertain, play, and connect are activities of leisure. Personal care or emotional balance can be achieved by balancing individual, active, and passive private activities with social, active, and passive shared activities. Maintenance activities are private personal care activities. There are 5 types. Activities of home maintenance. We have personal hygiene. We have activities that we call treatments. So whenever you get a haircut, or going for a skincare treatment, massage, or maybe going to a doctor's appointment. Personal finance, as well as personal administration. So think of renewing your driver's license or applying for a travel visa, things like that. Activities of self-entertainment are passive, private personal care activities, such as consuming different forms of media. It could be listening to music, watching a good movie or show, reading a book for pleasure, and even social media. Yes, even social media has its place, but remember, the dose makes the poison. Activities of play are typically physically active, group-based social care activities, which includes activities such as playing sports with friends or going for a group hike or any activity that is physical in nature, that is done either one-on-one, but typically within a group. Activities of connection refers to passive as compared to physically active, one-on-one, high-quality social time with friends and family. Examples include date night with your significant other, jumping on a call, speaking to a family friend, traveling, or any activity where you have the opportunity to spend high quality one-on-one time with the people you care about most. Again, it doesn't matter who you are, how old you are, where or how you live, but we all have to maintain, entertain, play, and connect. The only difference is the amount of time that we will dedicate to each. The most common personal care imbalance is spending an excess amount of time on personal entertainment at the expense of both our own personal responsibilities as well as spending time connecting with others. Finally, and as a reminder, we don't always have to engage in these activities in isolation. We can combine them for increased efficiency. So for example, activities of personal maintenance such as home maintenance, personal finance, and administration, which we can all outsource. Activities of personal hygiene and treatments, however, not so much. Also, instead of going on social media, for example, we could select a movie or a good show to watch it with a group of friends or our significant other to hit all 3 of these unique emotional centers. So in summary, these are the 4 personal care activities of life. And if we are to achieve maximum emotional stability and joy, Then we need to learn how to strike our own unique balance between activities of maintenance, self-entertainment, as well as group physically active activities and one-on-one more passive activities of connection.